The Richest Man in Babylon. Detailed summary. Introduction. Why Babylon? George S. Clason uses ancient Babylon as the backdrop for a timeless series of financial lessons. Babylon, known historically as one of the wealthiest cities of antiquity, becomes the metaphorical stage on which characters like Arcad, the titular richest man, offer simple but profound financial wisdom. Through fictional parables, Clason illustrates principles of saving, investing, and personal responsibility in wealth building. Chapter 1. The Man Who Desired Gold. This opening chapter introduces two friends, Bansir the chariot builder and Kobe the musician. Despite years of hard work, they find themselves constantly broke. Bansir laments that while he's a skilled artisan, he has no savings or comfort to show for it. They decide to seek out their childhood friend Arcad, now the richest man in Babylon, to learn how he became so wealthy. This sets the stage for the lessons Arcad shares throughout the book. Key idea: hard work alone isn't enough. Without discipline, planning, and financial knowledge, even the skilled remain poor. Chapter 2. The Richest Man in Babylon. Arcad recounts his journey to wealth. He began as a poor scribe, living day to day, until he sought advice from a rich moneylender named Algamish. Algamish taught him his first and most important lesson: a part of all you earn is yours to keep. Arcad took this to heart and began saving 1/10 of all he earned. Over time, he invested his savings, made mistakes, learned from them, and eventually grew wealthy. Core lessons: pay yourself first, save at least 10% of your income before spending. Make your money multiply. Invest savings wisely to generate passive income. Learn from mistakes. Early financial missteps are part of the journey. Chapter 3. 7 Cures for a Lean Purse. The king of Babylon, seeing widespread poverty among his citizens, asks Arcad to teach others how to build wealth. Arcad outlines the 7 cures, foundational principles for financial health. 1. Start thy purse to fattening, save at least 1/10 of your income. Most people spend everything they earn, but saving creates the foundation of wealth. 2. Control thy expenditures. Distinguish needs from wants. Many expenses are unnecessary. Budget wisely and live below your means. 3. Make thy gold multiply. Invest your savings in ventures that will yield returns. Let your money work for you. 4. Guard thy treasures from loss. Be cautious with investments. Seek guidance from experienced people. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes. 5. Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. Own your home instead of renting, if possible. This brings stability and financial security. 6. Ensure a future income plan for retirement or unforeseen circumstances. Invest in resources that provide for old age or emergencies. 7. Increase thy ability to earn. Constantly improve your skills and knowledge. The more you know, the more you can earn. These principles form the heart of Clason's financial philosophy. Chapter 4. Meet the Goddess of Good Luck. This chapter explores the role of luck in building wealth. Clason argues that luck favors those who act decisively and seize opportunities. Procrastination, on the other hand, keeps people poor. Key insight: luck comes to those who take informed, timely action, not those who sit idle hoping for chance windfalls. Chapter 5. The 5 Laws of Gold. Another critical chapter, it reframes the 7 cures into universal financial laws. Gold comes gladly and in increasing quantity to any man who will put by not less than 1/10 of his earnings. Gold labors diligently and contentedly for the wise owner who finds it profitable employment. Gold clings to the protection of the cautious owner who invests it under the advice of wise men. Gold slips away from the man who invests it in businesses he does not understand. Gold flees the man who forces it into impossible earnings or who follows the alluring advice of tricksters. These laws reinforce sound principles: save, invest wisely, seek guidance, and avoid risk and speculation. Chapter 6. The gold lender of Babylon Roden, a spear maker, receives 50 pieces of gold as a gift. Unsure of what to do, he seeks advice from Mathan, a seasoned moneylender. Mathen teaches the importance of evaluating risk and the character of borrowers. Major takeaways. Lending is not generosity, it requires caution. Don't lend money to those unlikely to repay, regardless of emotional pressure. Ask, is the borrower trustworthy and capable of repaying? This is a lesson in risk management and emotional intelligence in financial decisions. Chapter 7. The Walls of Babylon. This parable describes how the city's high walls protected it from invading armies. It serves as a metaphor for financial security. Message: just as Babylon's walls safeguarded its people, financial planning and wise investment protect you from unforeseen hardship. Clason emphasizes that proactive defense is essential, not just growing wealth, but preserving it. Chapter 8. The Camel Trader of Babylon. This is one of the more personal and moral stories. It follows a man named Tarkad, who is deep in debt and struggling. He meets Dabasir, a camel trader who shares his own past of debt and despair. Dabasir had once run away from his responsibilities, but after suffering as a slave, resolved to return, repay his debts, and rebuild his life. Key lessons. Responsibility. A person must take ownership of their financial obligations. Discipline. Even in hardship, one must create a plan and follow through. Repayment plan. Dabasir divides his income into 3 parts: 10% for savings, 70% for living expenses, and 20% to repay debts. This story champions redemption and self-respect through financial discipline. Chapter 9. The Luckiest Man in Babylon. Sharunada, a successful merchant, recalls how he helped a young man avoid a life of laziness by encouraging work, self-reliance, and discipline. Message: wealth built through hard work and wisdom is far more valuable than inherited riches. Teaching others the value of earning cultivates lasting success. Core principles across the book. Wealth is the result of disciplined habits, not luck. Saving is the first step. Investing is the second. Financial knowledge and self-control are essential. Debt is a burden that must be addressed directly. Helping others through sound financial advice is noble, but must be done wisely. Timeless relevance of the parables. While set in ancient Babylon, the parables transcend time and culture. Modern readers can easily map these lessons to contemporary contexts. Savings equals emergency funds or retirement accounts. Investments equals stock market, real estate, or businesses. Debt management equals credit cards, loans, or student debt. Earning power equals education, job training, or entrepreneurship. Conclusion: financial freedom is attainable. The Richest Man in Babylon isn't a technical manual, it's a motivational blueprint. Clason uses story to teach that anyone, regardless of background or income, can achieve financial independence through clear goals, smart habits, continual learning, personal responsibility. Its message is that riches are not the result of luck or birthright, but of consistent, wise choices over time.